Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Galisteo and the Sanctuary of Light. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide this meditation into 3 parts. We begin by connecting to our deepest truth, our higher selves. It doesn't matter what form it takes, but we bring it into form and draw it into our body. And then I will make an Om sound so you can push the button on your apparatus and sit in meditation for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we reach up into the cosmos and pull down a beautiful beam of pure white light. Just imagine that beam coming right into your brain, right down into your stomach, your solar plexus. And then we laser that white light out across our planet and back up into the cosmos. We do that with our breath. We breathe in and draw the light down. We exhale and extend that light out across the planet and back into the sky. Another Om sound. The third part of our meditation, we want to extend the vibration and the energies that we have out into the world. And each week we find a different point of reference for sending that energy. Today, the point of reference is, first, all of the children around the world who are starving because we are at war, because we can't do something, because our focus is not in caring for those who will carry ourselves and our planet into the future. And so we're going to send out to all humanity by asking what color of light they need from us to begin to focus and care and heal this separation of children from safety, from food, from home and family. You ready? Close your eyes. Let's begin with breath first. And by that, we're going to breathe in through our nose, hold it at the top for a moment, and now exhale through your mouth very slowly. This brings you into a meditative state. Once again, breathe in through your nose, hold, and exhale slowly. Ask your higher self. It's the intuitive essence of your soul. It's your own inner voice. Ask it to take a form for you. It could be a rainbow, a horizon, a being, a star, a tree, an animal, an equation. Just ask it to take a form for you right now. Matters not the form. Now ask your higher self to touch the place in your body where you are holding your divine essence at this moment. Could be anywhere in your body. Just imagine that your higher self is touching someplace in your body. And now breathe in and out through that point. Breathe in, opening that place where your higher self is touching you. Breathe out. And then just imagine that through that spin point, draw your higher self, in whatever form it took, into your body. Feel it coming in, and now just find yourself sitting with your higher self in meditation. Om. Reach up into the cosmos and imagine that you are drawing down a perfect beam of powerful white light and striking the top of your head, coming right down through the middle of your body into the stomach, into your solar plexus, And from there, you're lasering that white light out, stretching out your own auric field, electromagnetic field, stretching it out as you laser that white light out across our planet and back into the cosmos. And now we'll do it with our breath. Breathe in. And as you breathe in, draw that light down through you and feel its vibration, its speed. Exhale through your mouth and laser it out, illuminating our planet. Just continue breathing in and breathing out and drawing the higher self vibration of light into you, the highest frequency, and down and through and out this planet and back. Just this breathing of the light will bring you into a deep meditative state. Imagine that you could bring all of humanity into your mind's eye and ask humanity what frequency of light it needs to focus on the welfare of all children. They are not to blame for this world. They are the gift of this world. They have come to help us. Let us not let them starve or be lost. So ask humanity what color it needs to begin to focus and take care of and resolve all issues dealing with the welfare of children around this planet. See what color they ask for from you. Whatever color comes into your mind's eye, reach up into the cosmos as we did before and draw exactly that color down through the top of your head into your solar plexus and laser it out to all humanity and feel humanity drawing it in. And through drawing in that frequency of light, there's an awakening, there's a seeding, there's a focus of finding all the ways to protect every child on this planet from hunger, from fear, from separation, from lack of family and home. Just continue to draw that color down and extend it out to humanity and know that you are seeding that awakening in humanity about the preciousness of our children. Do it now. Breathe deeply and open your eyes. Thank you. There is another part to this meditation. It's called knowings. And from around the world, every week, people send in questions that they would like for us to focus upon in order to illuminate and uplift us and everyone who's participating. Allison will tell us the questions that have come for us today. Allison?
The first question is from Sedona, Arizona.
USA.
In the USA. For Chris Griscom, what do you think about changing our birth names? My best friend has changed her name several times. It's quite confusing and unsettling.
Don't be unsettled. Who she is to you doesn't change, only how she sees herself. And so as friends, we want to support that. Now there are a few conversations. Sometimes people change their name because they really want to move from the karma of their childhood or who they've been and move on to a higher or a plane of energy that makes them be able to access a bigger picture of who they are. A vibration, because every time you say a name, it ripples a vibration out. It creates a magnetism. And so sometimes we want to change that in our life. We live a lot longer than we used to. And so we go through stages. So I think that is wonderful. However, when it is, I want to go away from what that other karma is, not be that person. It's important to realize that there's a study called numerology, and it gives each letter a value. And then you add up those letters and their value, and it tells a story. One of the things that I know spiritually is that each child actually, because they're not children, because they're fully developed beings, whispers to their parents a frequency, a vibration that suits them. And that's how parents say, let's name it this, let's name it that. And so it's not an accident that you're born with a name. In order to move on from that name, you don't want to just deny it or dislike it, but to move through that. But giving light to the vibration and all of the lessons that you learned through that sound that represented you. And in that way you set it free, and you set you free. And so if your friend has gone through 3 stages of identifying yourself, you want to remember that the energy that brought you together has not to do with names, but has to do with the karma of knowing each other in many incarnations. And so, but watch for and support that with this new vibration, this last one, that there's an opening for her or him, that there's an uplifting energy that amplifies their sense of self, and therefore how they engage with you and you with them. That's my answer. Great love. Alison?
The second question is from Trumsø, Norway.
Norway.
Will you tell me what bloodlines carry spiritually and if they really are important? Or can we change our stars and create new blood in our current bodies through our consciousness that reflects our growth and what we pass on to the world?
Oh, what a wonderful, illuminating question. Well, our bloodlines are important in that they tell the story of many incarnations. They tell the story of the matrix of your genetic encoding and the kinds of things that you have chosen as a soul to take on or to be aware of, even to clear. And so the blood carries with it many stories. Now, those of you who are adopted, you have the beautiful opportunity to have something that you've carried physiologically through your genetic encoding and something that you've carried spiritually through your spiritual DNA, through those who, together with you, have called on each other to walk this lifetime together. So all of those things have power. Blood is simply the story. It's the story of your body. It's the story of your history. It's the story of predilections. And of course, that changes all the time. It changes through our life. And that's why our thought forms and our choices, and even the way we see our parents or our childhood changes. When we're children, there is nothing like parents. And then we get to be 16 or so, and there's nothing that we want about parents. And then around 22, we begin to see how our parents have changed. But all of that is going on inside ourself and our consciousness. So when you say change our stars, absolutely. And think of it that way. So let's do a very quick little exercise in consciousness. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath into your body, and as you exhale, which brings you into a meditative state, ask your blood to show you its vibration that you've inherited. Maybe it's thick or rich, or maybe it's fluid, maybe it's filled with light, maybe it's filled with darkness. Just allow your blood to show you what it's carrying at this moment. And now ask your blood, because it is living, it is conscious, what frequency of light it needs from you to clear away any attributes or energies that you have inherited psychogenetically or physically, emotionally or spiritually, that do not serve you. And through this vibration of light that you can laser into your bloodstream, you can dissolve it away and find that newness as if you were being born again. And that newness that comes to you now, this a purification, it's a quickening, it's a going forward, that forward motion is passed on. And it's very interesting to note, because some people never have children, that your bloodlines, which simply describes the repertoire of your choices, your karma, your physicality, and that's all it chooses for you, that can be passed, and it does get passed to those who come in. It could have been your children, but maybe are not. But people who are beings who are coming into this planet, your frequency, what you carry in your blood, is echoed out into the world and can be taken up just as if you are the closest template to someone. Because karmically and spiritually, you actually are. And your blood is a part of that play. A play in which you have choice through consciousness. So whatever color you got, again, pass it through your blood. Feel as if it's dancing, it's moving, it's streaming in your blood. It's sucking up any things, any thought forms, any characteristics, any physical things that you do not need. Just taking care of all of those and dissolving them away through light. And now just imagine that you could see a purity in your blood, a bloodline that you have chosen, but through your consciousness you will pass on to others, to the future. And open your eyes. My higher self mentioned one other little thing there that's kind of a giggle, and that is that there are certain cultures on this planet who are very focused on bloodlines, who do not want any mixture of any other race in those bloodlines. And that always gives me a little bit of a cosmic giggle. If you could imagine that you have indeed, your soul has come in, which it has, uncountable times, not only in human form, but in other forms, and that all of the people, all of humanity on this planet have been here before and been embodied in other races, in other bloodlines. And so to think that you could hold a bloodline that has nothing else in it would be a disgrace, a dishonor to the magnitude of what it is to walk in human body. That we have, as the Native American would say, walked miles in the moccasins of others, in the bodies of others. And therefore, we must find a way to embrace and honor all other beings and all bloodlines, which are part of you as well. Great love. Allison?
The last question is from New York City, New York, in the USA. Dear genuine Chris Griscom, I have worked relentlessly for a lifetime, attaining great wealth and fame. My life is full and busy, complicated and loud. I'm grateful for my accomplishments, but I find myself yearning now for the simple, the quiet, the pure. Genuine, gentle moments of connection to humans, animals, and nature. I'm perplexed by this, but wondering if you think this type of U-turn in life perspective is something that could be happening around the world because everything is so loud and harsh right now. Could there be a chain reaction of quiet connection happening through humanity? Or is this wishful thinking on my part? Thank you for always being so real and steady. Your Sunday knowings are my touchstone.
Oh, thank you, my friend. And we are friends and we are soul family. That is a great, great commentary on what is happening. It is not wishful thinking. But I would say that wishful thinking is a way of focusing consciousness on a higher potential. And so we need more wishful thinking. We need more designing in our mind's eye as if it were happening now, because it is in the ethers, and we just need to peel away the veil and allow it to be there where we can perceive it and experience it. All of those things that would create a higher and better way of life. This having it all is what is affording you the great opportunity to see that there's more. People think that there's more money, there's more things to hold, or there's more visibility. But in the end, what there is the self, the divine self. And so as we begin to grow, as the seeking for things or energies begins to be finished, and it could be finished on what somebody else might call a poor person as well, because it's all about how in your consciousness you perceive that fullness that you're talking about, that accomplishment or that abundance, which I learned by living with tribes in South America, that abundance is a very fluid thing. That, of course, we then begin to move inward. We begin to honor and to love nature, space, expansion. We want to expand from the constrictions of I must be this, I must hold, for example, I must never let anything happen to my wealth. I must protect it. No, not really. You can protect it without focusing in a way that keeps you so busy that you miss the quietness. I congratulate you that you have found that. And you have found it. It means that it is rippling out and seeding others. So as you speak to your family, as you speak to your friends, as you walk the way you walk in this world, you will be seeding, again, the gift of silence, the gift of expansion, the gift of peace and beauty, which is always there if we just focus on it. So thank you for finding that is your direction now. As you go, everyone else will begin to go as well. And we will find each other in that expansion, which is called the divine essence of the cosmos. My support and great love to you.